First and 10. Now it's Nix. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 26.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
It's a gain of 18. And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Nix to the air. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Quick hitch complete. It's Harvey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You've got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. They start the drive with White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Smith. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete. Credit good coverage there in the pass breakup to Pat Surtain.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Harvey. And taken down just shy of the 40.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Finds his tight end, Ingram.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos first down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That's another Broncos first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
At the Raiders' 25-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That is caught by Vele. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
A gain of 6. That's another Broncos.
Looking to throw. Nix. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top row. I like it.
Raiders 10.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Smith. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Now back to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. 23 yards the pickup there.
3 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Down, here's White. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. A quick hitter complete. It's Tucker. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
A little juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2nd and 7.
Right at midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time, they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. He'll get that out to the flat to White.
Complete to number 3.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.